you have a monster intercooler, that would be extremely helpful.
Yes, bigger the intercooler, the better. No, there is no such a thing as too big of an intercooler.
Yeah.
All right, so we've got the radiator removed and we've got the intercooler sitting up against the car. We made these little L brackets. You'll see really nice. Brendan's modifying one right now to make it fit better. It's just some 3/16" steel. We're doing away with the way that it was mounted and trying to reduce the amount of space between the turbo and the intercooler to the bumper. And the mount that was on it before was pretty stout, but it had a lot of support structure. So since we're getting rid of a lot of that support structure, we put this 3/16 plate, which is a lot thicker, super robust. This isn't the only one we're going to have. We're going to mount one to where it was originally mounted as well. We're going to modify the mount that went here, and it went to this other mount that came off of this frame horn. We're going to take it and make the mount go directly to the frame horn. We're mounting the radiator in the back, and we moved the intercooler towards the rear of the vehicle about 4 inches. So right now what we're trying to do is get both of our intercooler pipes, charge pipes, lined up, and it's a task. There's a lot to do. This is something that you can measure 15 times and cut once. You'll still end up cutting like 3 or 4 times. So, times like this are whenever you really have to exercise your patience in building. You want these things to fit up perfect. You don't want to weld this thing with like, an 1/8 inch off and then try to bring it in with the V-band. You want to have everything exactly where it's going to live before you weld it. So, everything's loose. This mount's loose. The one that obviously it's not on here yet. So the mount that Brendan just modified, it's going to be loose. The V-bands themselves are going to be, they'll be tighter than that whenever we go to weld, tack it all in place. But they'll just be, just literally just finger tight, just enough to hold everything in place so that we can get everything. I'll put quadrant tacks on all of the tubes before I weld the mount plates, and just to make sure that everything lines up exactly where it's supposed to go.